The breaking news.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to All Transfer News. Today, we've got the latest updates on our beloved club, Liverpool. But before we dive in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a moment of Liverpool transfer news. Let's get started.
Florian Wirtz transfer about to give Liverpool what Jurgen Klopp spent 159 dias. Searching for Liverpool is continuing to work on a transfer deal for Florian Wirtz. It simply couldn't be in for a more exciting addition this summer. With Arne Slot's side set to kick on, Liverpool manages to finalize a deal for Bayer Leverkusen's and Germany's creative force Florian Wirtz this summer. It could very well represent one of the boldest and most transformative moves of the entire transfer window. While Bayern Munich had previously expressed strong interest in the 22-year-old playmaker, and Manchester City was also involved in the early stages of the chase, the momentum now appears to have shifted decisively in Liverpool's favor. Reports suggest that Wirtz is edging closer to a move to Anfield, with the Merseyside club submitting a third formal offer believed to be worth approximately £153 million, £13 million, when add-ons are factored in, a figure that could break British transfer records. Although Arne Slot's precise tactical plans for Wirtz remain somewhat under wraps, it's evident the club has a specific vision for integrating the German star into their new era. One factor that reportedly turned Wirtz away from Bayern Munich was Vincent Kompany's proposed blueprint, which would have placed him in direct competition with Jamal Musiala for space and influence in the same role. By contrast, Liverpool is offering him a central, defining role, the kind of creative linchpin around whom the team could be built. Should Slot choose to utilize Wirtz as his chief attacking midfielder, or possibly even in a false nine capacity, it would represent a significant evolution in Liverpool's tactical identity. It would be a long-anticipated shift in strategy, transitioning toward a more fluid, technically refined brand of attacking play. To understand the significance of this potential signing, one need only reflect on Liverpool's recent history with similar profiles. In 2017, Jurgen Klopp brought in Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain from Arsenal for $47 million, $35 million, a considerable outlay for a player with only a year left on his contract and recurring fitness issues. Just a year later, the Reds invested $68 million, $51 million, in Naby Keita, heralded at the time as the next big Bundesliga star. Unfortunately, persistent injuries and a misalignment with Liverpool's tactical framework meant that Keita never quite fulfilled that promise. Attempts to find a creative spark through younger signings like Harvey Elliott and Fabio Carvalho yielded mixed results. While both showed flashes of promise, neither has yet nailed down a starting berth at Anfield. Carvalho, in fact, departed for Brentford last summer after just 21 appearances, and Elliott's future could hinge on whether he seeks more consistent playing time elsewhere during this window. Even high-profile additions like Thiago Alcantara, signed from Bayern Munich for a fee of around $34 million, $25 million, failed to deliver consistently due to a familiar foe, injuries. Though brought in to elevate Liverpool's midfield with his unique profile, Thiago struggled to maintain fitness long enough to influence the team's trajectory in a sustained manner. Other players like Takumi Minamino and Xherdan Shaqiri were acquired to add depth and creative spark, but never cemented themselves as regular starters. And while recent midfield additions such as Alexis Mac Allister, Ryan Gravenberch, and Dominik Szoboszlai have all brought quality, none are pure number 10s known for orchestrating play in the final third. In Wirtz's case, however, there is growing confidence that Liverpool's fortunes could be markedly different. The 22-year-old is already widely considered among the most gifted attacking midfielders in world football. If the deal materializes, which now appears increasingly likely, expectations will be enormous. The fee would not only set a new club record, but could potentially redefine Liverpool's attacking structure for years to come. Last season, Wirtz amassed an impressive 16 goals and 15 assists across all competitions for Bayer Leverkusen, showcasing his ability to blend artistry with efficiency. His composure, balance, and technical prowess make him a truly elite talent, one capable of taking on a leadership role at Anfield as Liverpool begin preparing for life beyond Mohamed Salah. While it is still uncertain whether Slot will deploy Wirtz primarily as a traditional number 10 or further up the pitch, His arrival is poised to have a transformative impact on Liverpool's attacking dynamics. Wirtz represents the kind of world-class talent the Reds have been missing at the top end of midfield. A bona fide playmaker with the vision and ability to unlock any defense. Ongoing transfer developments. Liverpool's pursuit of Wirtz forms part of a broader, proactive strategy to reshape the squad well in advance of the upcoming campaign. With just 31 days remaining, Liverpool fans rejoice. Fabrizio Romano confirms massive deal is done. Fabrizio Romano has just confirmed it. The deal is sealed, and it's a major one for Liverpool. But before we dive into all the exciting details, make sure to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on the Reds. Trust me, you'll want to stay informed. Now let's get into what could be one of the most game-changing pieces of news this summer. A top German outlet has reported a shock development. Liverpool have secured the services of Florian Wirtz, and astonishingly, on terms lower than those he was offered elsewhere. Despite the transfer window being open for less than a week, the Reds are already making serious moves. Personal terms with Wirtz have reportedly been agreed, putting Liverpool ahead of their competitors in what could become the blockbuster signing of the summer. Manchester City pulled out of the race, apparently unwilling to meet the financial demands and sensing Wirtz's growing inclination towards Bayern Munich. However, the young German star stunned many, including Bayern's top brass, by choosing Liverpool instead. In response, Bayern have now shifted their focus to other targets, including Liverpool's Cody Gakpo and AC Milan's Rafael Leao. Fortunately for Liverpool fans, the club has made it clear they have no plans to part ways with either Gakpo or Luis Diaz this summer, ensuring depth and stability in attack. According to Christian Falk of Bild, Bayern's disappointment runs deeper than simply missing out on a marquee player. Wirtz reportedly turned down a more lucrative package from Bayern, around £390,000 per week, in favor of a slightly lower salary at Liverpool, thought to be about £340,000 per week. Falk noted that this rejection is particularly painful for Bayern, a club unaccustomed to losing top German talent, especially to a foreign club. Wirtz, valued at $150 million by Bayer Leverkusen, has already been the subject of 2 rejected bids from Liverpool, with the latest coming in at $130 million. However, journalist Ben Jacobs reports that Leverkusen are unlikely to stand in the player's way and could settle for a fee closer to $142.5 million. Liverpool are optimistic they can finalize the deal before the brief closure of the transfer window on June 10th. The window, which opened early this year to accommodate the expanded Club World Cup, will reopen on June 16th and remain active until September 1st. Should the deal go through, Wirtz's transfer to Anfield could break records and underline Liverpool's renewed commitment to elite talent acquisition under their evolving recruitment model. Liverpool close in on Hungarian goalkeeper Armen Pexi. In another significant